What's up, everybody? We are on our last field of full season Milo, and we're spraying it too. Nathan's loading another load there to spray. So this last field is, I think, about 180 acres total, and so we should finish it tonight, maybe tomorrow morning, we'll see. But then it'll be on full bore into wheat harvest. I think Kendall and Dad and Mom, I think Kendall and Dad and Mom are over there cutting wheat right now, but definitely not full swing yet because Nathan and I are still working here. Nathan's mixing the load in the sprayer. Here's the alfalfa field you saw in the last video that we cut and baled. Well, we got the west side, the east side of the creek planted, and we're going to start on this west side tomorrow. Just got done spraying some here. I've got to run home and feed cattle, and Dad and Kendall are harvesting wheat right now, so we are getting some wheat cut today on day 2. Tomorrow, I should be freed up to go help with wheat harvest full time. Nathan's going to finish spraying and planting this last full season Milo field. So tomorrow will be a big transition day, and today was kind of the transition day. Tomorrow should be the full swing wheat harvest. So that'll be good. Brooke Anna's gonna take me back to the farm.
Hey everybody, my name's Kaylin and I'm Kendall's wife. And this is Blair, our 10-month-old daughter, who is always on the go and always getting into things. I just picked her up from dumping out a box of Band-Aids that I'll have to pick up later. But it's the second full day of wheat harvest here on Peterson Farm and Livestock, and it's really truly an entire family ordeal, and we all have different roles. So I thought I would take you guys along for a couple days with me and Blair, because she's almost always with me, and how we spend our wheat harvest days. Can you say hi? Oh, we feel a little shy.
So I got Blair fed and dressed, and now we are doing some laundry, and Blair's such a good helper, aren't you? Yeah. I have laundry going upstairs and downstairs. I do Kendall's work clothes downstairs in the basement in our old washer. And I like to, during harvest, get as much done as I can. I like to get as much done as I can as early as I can in the morning, because once they start cutting, I never know what my day might hold after that point. Kendall, you about to head to the field?
Well, yeah, I'm waiting on Greg to get back. Greg and I are going to go put duals on the M7. Ha!
Kendall stopped in for a couple minutes.
I also refilled my water jug.
In between doing things.
I need to fill in the water jug.
You need a new ice chunk?
Yes.
So Blair is taking a short morning nap, just like 30 or 45 minutes. So it's about 10 a.m. So I'm going to go ahead and get lunch the rest of the way prepped. So that way when Blair wakes up, I can start to get everything loaded while she's having her snack, and we can get ready to take lunch to everybody. So I have a casserole that I already had made and froze. I like to freeze as much stuff as I can ahead of time, especially this year when Blair is so mobile. Just having as much prepared ahead of time as I can help me out. So all I have to do is put a topping on the casserole, bake it, cut up some fruit, and a few other side dishes.
Good morning, everyone. Today is our first full swing harvest day. Nathan is currently finishing up planting that last field of milo, but the rest of us are preparing for a full harvest day here on our farm. We've got the unreferred grain cart pulled out of the shed. We hadn't taken it over to the field yet because we simply didn't have enough people over there because we were still spraying and planting. Well, since I'm freed up from that, I'm going to be an extra person over there, and so I'll either run the combine or drive a semi or run the grain cart, but we should have enough people to really get going here. I'm taking this Kubota tractor and grain cart to my house to wash it off and fuel it up because our first field, well, it's our second field that we're on, is over by my house. So we'll head over there. All of our neighbors been out cutting. Lots of wheat's been cut around here already. There's the corn. It looks pretty good on camera, but it needs rain. It's getting dry. All right, we got it fueled up, we got it washed off, and we are here at the field. There's the 9600 there. 9610 over there. 9600's got a full load. I better quit filming. Get over there. All right. We're doing it. Look at those golden waves of wheat. Very nice.
Okay, so it's almost lunchtime and I have everything ready to go. The casserole is just about done baking. So I like to pack everything up in the least amount of bags as possible so that it doesn't take me as many trips to get to the car and I have as many free hands as possible. So I kind of keep this bag ready to go, all of harvest. So in here I have silverware, wet wipes, cups, just like extra snacks and stuff if they need some extra snacks for Blair. Cups, and then I always pack a cooler with, I have some pop and Gatorade down in there, the watermelon I cut up, carrots, some cookies that Nathan's wife Riley made. She always makes lots of cookies that we put in the freezer ahead of time, which is a huge help. Then I'll put my casserole in here. Brianna and I trade off every other day, so this is Blair and I's. It's the second day of harvest, but it's our first day taking food. So I have a little bag for Blair packed that I'm just gonna leave in the trunk for all of harvest that has extra outfit, diapers, wipes, toys, and snacks for getting the diaper bag, because I'm sure I'll do that many times. I don't have to worry about grabbing the diaper bag, and then if something takes longer than we expect, she has what she needs. And then I will take whatever spare water jugs I have with me to the field also, and trade people off and bring back their jugs that they're done with and fill them up for tonight. Blair likes to be in the camera. She's wants to be in the camera. She's making a face. Hi. She's just driving her little car around while I finish up. She's really good at playing by herself, which is great. But she also really loves to be in the camera. And so whenever I am taking a picture or something, she always wants to be included. So I freeze water in old sour cream containers to make ice chunks that I put in their jugs that help keep the water colder for longer rather than ice cubes. The big piece of ice lasts longer. And a pro tip that my husband always forgets to do is put the ice chunk in before the water. He always puts the water in and then makes a big splash with his ice chunk. Okay, got everything loaded up and we're ready to go. Are you ready to go? So Nathan is planting milo, like 15-20 minutes away from where they're harvesting. So I'm bringing him his food first. I'll just drop him off a to-go box with his food, a bag of snacks, so that way he has enough food to get him through until supper. And then when he gets over here, I'll see if he wants Gatorade or pop or something to drink. How's it going?
Pretty good.
Ready for your lunch?
Here by myself. Yeah, I was looking forward to my lunch.
Yeah, I told him that you're like 20 minutes away from everyone else.
Just me and my 2 minutes.
Yeah, that's real fancy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Pretty nice.
Really official. Okay, have a great day.
Thanks.
There's Kendall. It was a little hectic getting everyone their food, but we just have 2 people left to feed. And one of them is Kendall, right there, so hopefully he stops. We had to drive over to him. This field's kind of hard to get to people, so. Blair is still working on her lunch. How's your lunch? Okay, Kendall's eating now. Blair's enjoying being with her dada. It's super windy. How's it going?
I'm trying to use left-handed. What do you think, Blair?
How is the cutting going today?
Looks so big time.
Ah, there goes my fork. How's the cutting going today?
Pretty good. We got both lawnmowers going. We got a grain cart today, which should help speed things up. And we actually have the harvest crew, which is going to drive yesterday. So.
Okay, we got everybody fed. They are making great progress on this field. We are gonna head home now, and hopefully Blair falls asleep on the way, and then I can just take her to her crib and she'll do like a long 2-hour nap. So hopefully that all works out. Okay, we made it back home. We were gone for about 2 hours. We drove a total of 40 miles. Blair is totally exhausted, so she's sleeping now. I'm gonna unload the car, do the dishes, and get started on supper, so that way when Blair wakes up, I can play with her and give her some attention, and then get ready to take supper to the field.
We are going full swing now.
All right, taking my first load into the elevator. We're here in Lindsburg at Mid-Kansas Co-op, which is a fun elevator to go to because it's more of a small town elevator. All of our neighbors are here. Good times. We've got 75,000 pounds on the scale. It's weird because live and in person I can see all of those numbers at the same time, but on camera they don't all show up. It's kind of weird. Alright, she told me pit 3, so I'm going to pull around here. And you can see up there we got pit 1, 2, and 3. I'll be the one on the far right. Busy day here at the elevator. We got 5 trucks in line. Alright, I got the load unloaded at the elevator and came back to the field. They've just about finished this field up. My wife, Brookanna, is running the grain cart, 7 months pregnant, baller. I'm going to take this truck over to the last field and get the header trailer. We just drove it down the road, it was just a short ways, but now we've got to go to a different field. So I'm going to go get the header trailer and we're going to switch to the next field. All right, got the header trailer. Dad's finishing up the last pass, and they're getting ready to go to the next field over there. Okay, everybody, so we have a new field where we have to cross under the interstate to get to the other side. And who knows what's gonna happen here? This is our first time going under. I hope we don't hit. Yikes.
So this is what's happening right now. There's the water's edge.
All right, we made it under the bridge, and now we're taking this path back to this field. It's quite the adventure. There's Brookanna unloading the grain cart in the semi. We're along the interstate.
Okay, so we're basically finished with that patch of wheat, so I'm going to leave that. What's left for Greg, and I'm going to go across here again. It was definitely an adventure to make it underneath there the first time, and now we got to go back underneath again. That is what it looks like right there. right next to the water. You can kind of hear the rumble of traffic. Not that much clearance. I only have to take off part of the tip tops. I'm partway through. Right in between the highways. Here we are. Whew. And we're driving back out.
Okay, Blair got her nap and her snack and some milk, and I got supper. The majority of it prepped and ready to go, so I just have to assemble it. And now Nathan needs a part delivered to the field where he's planting Milo, so we're gonna go out to the shop. Hopefully we can find the right part and get it delivered so we can come back home, and then it'll almost be time to start getting supper together. Is this the right thing? Oh, good. How's it going? You're welcome.
Taking a long time, but it's how long it
Are you
takes.
half done?
Yeah, I'm over half done.
Oh, that's good. We have gotten some laundry folded. Blair's really good at helping me spread the clothes out all over the floor. And we're about to go and start supper. So we're gonna have some biscuit cups tonight, which is one of my favorite easy recipes to make. My mom made it when I was a kid. You just put a canned biscuit into muffin tin and then fill it with hamburger that has tomato sauce on it, and then top it with some cheese. And it's super yummy and easy to eat in the field. You ready to help me? Okay, we had a little bit of a wild afternoon. I got a flat tire on my car. I realized once it was almost time to leave for the field, and Blair was getting cranky, so the guy's aunt who lives right next door, she came over and just helped give Blair attention, and she's gonna take Nathan his food at the Milo field where he's planting, so I don't have to go to both fields, which is super nice. So it's super helpful, and I'm really appreciative. And Blair's back there kicking, so we got everything moved over to Kendall's truck, which thankfully was actually here, so that I have a vehicle until I can get my tire fixed, hopefully tomorrow. Blair fell asleep on the way over here. I think her first day of wheat harvest has been a little exhausting, but she's very cute. I think we have our first person here to eat. Okay, it's been a little bit wild. We're kind of finishing this field and trying to figure out how to get everybody to the next field, which is always a little bit tough to figure out the logistics. So we've been trying to sort that out, and people have been eating really quick, so I kind of forgot to film, but
We have 2 pickups here.
so we're trying to get as many people off to the next field as possible, and then Brianna will bring a bunch of people back in that truck there. So, but Kendall's eating, and then 2 more people to feed after Kendall. Hopefully Nathan has eaten.
So you went to Becker's twice today?
No, Cheryl took Nathan's food, and then, yeah. So how's it going?
I'm happy to have my voice released back there. I found a long lost pair of sunglasses in the combine cab from fall harvest, so that was nice.
We're waiting on a few more people to get back to eat, so Blair's just playing.
There's no chat.
Okay, Greg's the last one to eat today. Diet root beer.
Diet root beer. Not by choice. Actually, I didn't kind of choose it.
There was other pop. I randomly had that in my fridge.
I'm diabetic, so I'll eat the diet. Drink the diet.
Brianna's been going in the grain cart. Now she's being all-star auntie.
It's too pokey. You don't want to walk around there.
Evan, our neighbor who helps us, is chilling on a lawnmower.
Okay, so let's talk
Explain
about
the lawnmower.
in the field. Okay, I'm sure we're right by the highway. Everyone's gonna be saying, why do the Petersons have a lawnmower with somebody lounging on it? Well, the truth is, we get tired sometimes farming, and we need a place to lounge. Now, the truth
We're
is,
just doing all kinds of different mowing forms. We're harvesting.
we're cutting. No, our mower was broken down, and we had it in town getting worked on. And I guess Dad thought it was a good time to pick it up on his way home.
In the middle of harvest.
In the middle of harvest. So here it is. Here's a mower.
Hey, Evan actually does our mowing, so he's just trying to get in the mode.
Evan, you can start mowing the ditch in the field.
There's not really any mowing to do though, because all the grass is dying.
Yeah.
Okay, we are getting moved to the next field. One of the combines is right in front of me, and the other one is already over here cutting. It just got here. It took a little bit of shuffling to get everybody over here, but I think we're all over here now. I might need to take somebody back for the grain cart on our way home, but Blair is tired. It's officially past her bedtime. It's 8:01, so she's ready to get home. So I might have to take one more person back for the grain cart, but we will not have to move again until tomorrow. So there you can see one combine's already going, and then here's the other one. They are getting this combine on the header, and Evan, our neighbor, right there, he is dropping off a phone charger to Greg, and then him and I are gonna head back for home.
Okay, we finally made it home, and Blair's finally got her milk. She was crying for it the last little bit. She's gonna make it to bed like an hour past her bedtime, but that's all right. She took an extra little nap in the car one of the times we were driving around. So it was a long day, and I'm really tired, and Blair's gonna be really tired. Everybody's tired. Nothing usually goes as planned in a harvest day, and you just have to be flexible and be prepared for it. But we have a lot to be thankful for. We will just keep giving thanks to God, even when it's hard to see the things to be thankful for. That's the moment when I try to always dig deep for what I'm thankful for. So we'll give thanks to God. We'll get some rest. We'll get up and we'll do it again tomorrow, because that's what we do, isn't it? Yeah. And hopefully Kendall will make it home soon. So thanks for spending the day with us. If you've made it this far, thanks for sticking around, and we will maybe see you guys again soon.